It has been a while ever since we did a live. But now, so come and join me. We do a live together. We have a lot to talk about. Yeah, Gladys Lynn Squad, where are you? I'm waiting for you here. Yeah, so that we go live. We talk about different stuff. I want to take you through the life regrets, failures, achievements, yeah, that I've encountered in these 6 months. 6 months doing what? It's okay to wear it in Babu. My bad. Oh, these days I love speaking my language. I love speaking Luganda. Okay. Uh, okay, Frida. Hi, sister. Hi, dear. How are you? You told me you're going to call me, and I was waiting for your call. You didn't call. How have you been? Yeah, for me, I'm fine. The weather is so cool. Though lately it has been raining. Yes, you need to learn Luganda. I think we should do a session of teaching you Luganda. And these days, my Luganda is on another level. I love talking Luganda. Every time I talk something, I just speak Luganda. hmm So we are six so far here. Eight, yes. Big Gladys Lynn squad. We are many. We are not even a squad. We are family. Wow, I'm really so grateful. Wow. We are millions and millions of family members. Irene, hi darling, how are you dear? Hope all is well. Me too, I'm fine. Sandra Williams, hi love, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon. I don't know that time yet, but okay. Here it's good evening, soon to be good night. But I wanted us to catch up, yeah, talk about different stuff. It has been a while ever since we did that live, but oh, thank you, Sis Freedom. Thank you so much. Yes, today I'm here alone, Jay and Happy at Granny's place. Yes, so we have some things to do together. That's why it's just me. Yeah. So waiting for that Lynn's family at least to come and we talk. Yeah. So how have you been, guys? Thank you so much for loving us, loving our Jay. Granny receives the love and hugs. Yeah, let me show you that. This is the car, the truck that usually I use to transport goods. You see that one? Yeah. When I have goods to load, that's the car that takes them. Um, yeah, this is my neighborhood right here. Yeah, just not far from there is a beach there. So okay, we are 11 so far. Greetings, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching from. Please give this live some likes. Yeah, it has been a while, guys. I think we should do some live sometimes. And apologies that sometimes I take long to upload. I really miss you guys so much, but I try. Just know it's not easy for your girl, but I'm trying so hard to make sure that I upload videos, motherhood, business, these things. And lately I've been sick. Hmm. Okay, lately I've been sick, but now I'm feeling better. However, I'm trying to manage. Yeah, let's give this live some video. You can also share it because we have a lot to learn. Yeah, we have a lot to learn because these 6 months, storm has been popping up. Things haven't been so good. Yeah, so and okay, at extent not so bad. However, yeah. So okay, let's wait. At least we get 20 because we're a family of many, right? Namuvirus, hi darling, how are you mwana w'emmamba? Oli otya sisteri? Kasula oli bulungi? Nange ndi bulungi. Jede nimukolamu omulimu omuyigiriza Oluganda. Someone was asking me, by the way, of late in my previous videos. I might not respond to the comments immediately, but I'm going to reply to them because I watch them. Sometimes after uploading, I go through them and read them. Yeah, I really appreciate the love and support, the ideas, the advice. Yeah, someone was asking me if I'm teaching Jay Luganda, my local language, English, and someone was like, Gladys, you should let Jay learn Chinese. I'm not refusing him to learn Chinese. First of all, see, when we step out, everyone will be like, Bao Bao, Bao Bao ni hao, Bao Bao. So it's so easy for Jay to learn Chinese, and for English, it's just me teaching him English. So don't worry about that. The environment is full of Chinese people. Just know Granny is doing a good job. Yes, flowers to Granny and the society as well. They really interact with him and the doctors wherever we go. Those people speak Chinese. No one speak English to him apart from me. So yeah. Okay. In case you have some questions for me, you can drop them. Joel Choice, hi dear, how are you? Hi sweetheart, how are you? Do you remember me when you were in Uganda? Anna with Dallas. Hi dear, how are you? Nuts. That's how are you? Someone calling me Phoebe, you know me well. Hi, Nat. Hi, darling. Hope you're well. Star Goddess. People are funny. They ask you some strange questions. Honestly. Yeah, someone was telling me, like, there's some comments and I said, I'd be like, you people, at least look at it from my perspective. Maybe, like, at least try to understand me, but I understand them where they are coming from. However, I don't take mean comments. Wow. I mean Sarah. Hi dear. How are you? And yes. Winnie, how are you, dear? Hope you're okay. Wow, I didn't know you use nuts here. I'm fine. Hope all is well. So, you can tell me where you're watching me from before we enter. Gladys, will you ever get back into special effects makeup? Honestly, I really do miss movie industry. I do miss makeup, yes. Before I had plans when I first came to China, I joined the movie industry here in China. But my friends, it's really, really not easy. Yeah, first of all, I have to master the language. Secondly, now the motherhood, baby stuff. We have goals, but things keep changing with time. So the rate of that is on 5% probably, maybe someday, because that was my dream. Anyway, guys, let's make 20. Then we get into business. I tell you that jazz. Okay, looking good, Mommy J. Thank you so much, darling. Yeah, thank you so much, Bambi. Thank you for the love and support you always give us. We really do appreciate the Lens family. Yeah. Thank you, Namubiru. Nafe twagala nnyo. Star Goddess watching from US. What's the time now in US? Is it 7 or 8 feet? Anyway, it's the phone I'm using. I was going to check on my phone. Here it's 7:20. Yeah, so we are 6 so far. Should we get started, guys? Oh, we wait to make 20. Wow, thank you. Wow, that is really nice. Our name is so cute. I believe she was a special lady, just like me. Bragging, don't mind me. Yes, it's 7. Okay, 7. Wow, Frida, 4 to go. Please let us fill the number. Yes, and also share the live because people need to learn from this live, honestly. And I have some special offers. I have some special news. I have a lot of things to jazz you. We need to catch up. We haven't been catching up in a while on my videos. I'm even thinking maybe once in a okay, like maybe twice a month we should do some lives. In case I spend like 4 days without posting, we do a live at least to compensate. But sometimes the network is down. As you know, here in China we use VPN, and with VPN, without VPN you can't upload videos. So sometimes it's slow. It can even take 3 days uploading. That's why sometimes you see some delays in my uploading. But it's not intentional. I have a lot of content for you. Just know you are a family I have never dreamt of having. Let me first judge you guys. You remember when I first came to China and I was crying like, oh, I want to go back to Uganda. Oh, even if you buy me a ticket right now, I can't really go back right now. I still taking Chinese classes. Yes, Ni Hao, Wo Jiao, Gladys Lin. I'm getting well with Chinese, by the way. You said you can't go to Uganda. Why? Okay, I was saying before, hope you hear me clearly. Before, when I first came to China, there's that video I uploaded about the food craving, the crying, the homesickness, getting bored, lonely. But right now things changed, you know. Let's start from the boredom. Uh, ever since, ever since I got Jay, I I no longer get bored. I got a best friend, you know. There's someone who told me, Gladys, get pregnant. When you get a baby, you know, like you will be happy, you'll never feel the loneliness again. And honestly, that person was right. Jay feels that missing part that was missing while my husband was away, that was missing, me missing my family. He felt it in a way I never expected. There is a way I'm so connected to him. I shouldn't say depend on him, but he makes me happy. We move together, we do things together. Like so that is one thing. I remember you getting your packages from home and missing your home food. Yeah, the food became a problem. You know, like big as I am, I cried for food. So now I have access to Ugandan food. If I want matoke, guinness, anything I want from Uganda, I can get it. No more matoke. Of course, matoke has to be on the meal list. Yeah, in case I want matoke, I get it. In case I want green guinness, in case I want fish, dried fish, there is that smoked fish which is different from the one here in China. So anything I want from Uganda, I can have access to it. So I built my life here now in China. I feel like this is a home right now. There is no this thing of like home craving, homesickness. Of course, I miss my families. I'll have to go back to meet them as you know, but not that thing like I had. I want to leave. Maybe we do distance marriage and all that disappeared. Of course, I'm enjoying the motherhood, guys. I'm really, you know, like my single prayer every day for my baby to be safe because I'm enjoying motherhood, honestly. Even on the days I don't feel like waking up, I'll be like, oh, I have someone who needs me. So I'm really so humbled. We are 27. Yeah, that's why I said I don't like going back to Uganda. It would be just like going to visit my family. Of course, I have built a life here now, which I'm so proud of and I'm loving. My mother-in-law is here. My husband is here. So I'm trying to manage so well. And yeah, we managed to get a business. Remember when we did a business, we opened up a lean shipping campaign. So I want to change the camera for you to see. Okay, so where we are entering right now, yes, this is where we do our business from mainly. What I'm showing you here, this is the pickup point. Hey sis, I like you so much for having known you from Fumbe clan. Regards to baby J. Thank you so much, darling. So as you're saying, I don't know if you can hear me clearly, but we are going to be turning the camera back and forth so that you see. Yeah, I prepared my stand here so that I elaborate for you. So remember where we started our business, little shipping company? Yeah, it has been 6 months. 6 months so far ever since we started our business. It wasn't so easy, yeah, but I was like, hi dear, how are you? We are fine. I was telling you while I was starting this business, yeah, I I should say I knew I needed to do something here in China, but maybe at first I wasn't sure of what to do. That's why. Oh, love you so much, darling. You're from South Africa. I have a friend from South Africa. She might not join us on the live, but she's, yeah, it's always important to start. So yes, guys, I was telling you at first, one of the major reasons that why I started clean shipping company, it was like I saw a lot of good things here in China. Remember, China is the commercial country, like it's the king of business in the whole world. We all know that. So when I saw a lot of nice stuff, the bedding, the baby clothes, that shoes, there were a lot of things, and I wanted to do a business in Uganda. I was like, okay, I should sell this. I should sell this. Maybe I should sell bags. Maybe I should sell kids stuff. I was so confused of what to sell because the things are so nice, so cheap, and I didn't know what to do. Then I was like, okay, how about I help people to get the things from China and they start a business, Honestly, buying things from China is much more cheaper when you're going to sell them in the country. However much we are going to look about the taxes and the transportation, which is unavoidable, but in the business, if you do it smart, yeah, surely you can make money. I didn't know all that. In these 6 months, I have messed up. I have done a lot of errors. I have done a lot of mistakes that some I've corrected. And the good thing is, I've noticed them earlier and it has helped me. It was a very good idea to really do start. So, before I take you or tell you in details, this live is going to be long. So, get your popcorns and enjoy. Now, usually, this is the procedure. Someone was asking me, Gladys, how's the business lately? Right now, I should say that business is doing well. Yes. While I was starting this business, I should say realistically, I thought I knew everything I needed to know, but I had 10% of the knowledge, maybe even 5% of the knowledge that I really needed to know. That's why I ended up doing those mistakes. Some affected my clients at the start, but I'm really so grateful to them. They trusted me. We spoke about it, we solved the problems, and we managed to find solutions together. There is one, she's called Edith. She told me, let's go together, okay? And I felt like, wow, sorry, this was really a blessing because she was from Lean Shipping. She was from Lean family, so she gave me a chance to learn with me. She was also starting to ship from China the first time, and I was also starting to ship for the first time. So I messed up big time, but I managed to see how I can manage those stuff. I'm going to tell you about those regrets, the challenges, and how I messed up. But first, yes, we are Capricorn December babies. So, and someone else was asking, how do you cope up the business, the motherhood? So, I'm going to show you the behind of this, behind scenes. Sometimes I'll be holding my baby, the camera, and everything, so you don't get to see the real stuff. But now I'm going to show you the step of everything, how I do it, and how I'm managing and the losses, and how you can avoid them, and how you can also start the shipping business in case you want to start one. Okay, first of all, as I showed you, this is the pickup point. Let me first clean my camera. Okay, just shortly. Okay, so you see how better it is right now. So now, uh, once we get our orders from the suppliers, I met most of the suppliers when we had a trip to Guangzhou, which enabled us to verify the quality, to select good suppliers, which I didn't do in the first place while I was starting this business. It was the very thing I had to first do, to first go on that trip to Guangzhou, the one we went on with my husband, and then I come and start the business. But I jumped into the business. I trusted the suppliers that were online because some of them we interact with them online. For example, you know about Alibaba. You know about those apps they talk about. I use them here because most of the times we do ship things here or order them online. And I've told you several times that we buy online. Now, I would trust the photos. I see something looking cute. I'm like, wow, this is nice. I send it to my client. They fall in love with the pictures. And I also get impressed with the pictures. Something arrives and the quality is really, really vague. Now, we didn't talk about the return policy. Okay, you want to return it? He's like, no, you can't return it. That is the supplier. Now it's either to send us client something with poor quality, or maybe like the client asks you, okay, what do you think? You're like, oh, to my judgment, I feel it's okay. But to hard target audience, it's not something that is okay. So I had to understand my audiences, my clients' target audience. If you are here and you have consulted with me, or you have been in my comment section and you not comment section, and if you have been in my WhatsApp and we have talked about the thing of shipping, I always tell you what is your target audience. And if we have interacted, I always ask you, what is your target audience? Know your target audience first. Knowing your target audience, it helps me to get for you the right thing from the ground. So those are some of the mistakes I did, trusting pictures. Sometimes I was so scared telling the client that, maybe like this thing won't work. And I feel like, okay, to me, I thought like maybe it's okay, but to her, it wasn't. So I would be like, maybe it can work. And she also did, what do you think? And I'm like, I think it can work. Obviously, it's not going to work for her because of her target market. So I ask you, is it the high class, the middle, or the low? So there are those ones who don't mind about the quality, but they like cheap things. So if those ones like cheap things, yes, we are going to go for that. But remember, poor quality. However, there are some things that are of poor, that are cheap, but the quality is also okay, not so good, not so bad, just there. So I also with time I learned that, and thanks to my husband, he empowered me, and we had a trip to Guangzhou where I managed to get my suppliers who I chat with. I tell them, send these items. And of recent, I went to Guangzhou. That video is going to be coming up soon. So on those trips that I do I make sure I go visit Guangzhou. I come back since I have a baby here. I can't go and stay in that city. So what I do while I visit there, one, I make sure I get training staff, those new classy bags, those new items, those new suppliers that give favorable prices. Then I send to some of my clients. Then, yeah, so things have been at least changing. But before, one of the things that I really felt were a challenge. I didn't know how to price myself. I'm working. I spent time carrying these baggages and everything. I was like, how should I charge them? The problem is most of them were from Lynn's family, and then I was like, okay, how should I handle this? Then I was like, okay, for those ones who come and tell me, Gladys, I'm from Lynn Shipping Company. It's a free charge to make the order, to help you verify the quality. You have supported me when when I think I had like 500K. No, not 500. Around 1,500 maybe when I first came to China. But you have been here with me. You have supported me. And the only thing I can do is when you need something from China, not to. I don't charge anyone. I have never even charged a penny to someone who tells me I'm from Gladys Lynn, or I saw you on your YouTube. That is a family member. That is a special offer to them. So I don't know if I'm talking too much, but I'm going to show you things. Yeah. But what I was telling you is, apart from these ones who come and be like, okay, I want to make an order. Someone recommended me and be like, there is a cafe because I invest in time, which you're going to be saying right now. Yes. So another thing was, the thing while I was starting the shipping company, there is what we call shipping via air and shipping via sea. So the client would tell me, okay, I want to use air because of the excitement. How much per kg? Okay, shipping to Uganda. When we look at the dollar rate, for normal, there is normal. It takes 14 days from China to Uganda. After getting the goods, we verify them, and I tell you I have received them. It's 14 days than normal. And for the normal, I charge $13.5. Then for the express, $18. Now, this was the problem. People would get excited. They want to use air cargo. They want to get their things on time. They forget about the bulkness, the heaviness of the goods. If your goods are heavy and then we use air, that means it's going to cost you heavily when it comes to transportation. But since, hi, walai ni buzai, woshoni dalaugo. Okay, that is my friend. Ni hao woshota menu wadapangyo. So my friend works here, and I'm going to tell you about that. I have a lot of Jersey guys. So I was telling you, when when you transport things to Uganda, and they're like, oh my God, the thing is that the money is too much, the transportation is costly, Gladys, you're so expensive. I'm like, remember, 20 kgs on air, 12.5 in case we use normal. Then what do you expect? Like, you wanted something to arrive fast. So I'm like, what should I do? I end up getting losses. They don't pick their goods. I didn't know how to handle all that at first. Now I'm like, when a client comes to me, and we measure that we weigh the kilograms, and I'm like, okay, you have 10 kgs. These are not personal stuff, they are for business. So first of all, you have to maximize the profits. Once you use air, profits are going to be gone through the taxes and the transport costs. Ah, good morning, darling. How are you? I'm blessed. Yes, I know you, dear. We have been here for the longest. Thank you so much for supporting Lean Family. So now, I always advise them according to the way I see. We better use the sea cargo. The sea cargo from China to Uganda per CBM, it's $185. So they're like, okay, what next? I'm like, it takes 1 month and 2 weeks, but you have to make sure you be patient. For if you agree, I'm like, okay, we'll proceed with the shipping. Now, in case you are in a rush, I tell you, deposit 50% of the transportation cost. That's how I managed to solve that. So I really had no knowledge about all that. So I just made blunder, 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 and I made losses. In the 6 months, I've made a loss of something like $2,000. Yeah, it's really a lot for me, making all those losses. You get things, people are like, oh, it's so expensive, like I didn't know. Yeah, also, we all learning together. So I'm like, okay, pay what you can. Then I managed to know how I should handle my clients and how we can talk about things. When it comes to quality, when I made my first loss, it was with my sister Edith, the one I told you about. I really appreciate her that she gave me a chance to learn with her. She would have run away, she would have kept quiet, but she stayed with me. She was open with me, and here we are. We're still making orders together. I think we have made our third order three via sea cargo and one via air. Yeah, two via air. By the way, one was a compensation. So after making a mistake with her goods, okay, we went in for low prices. Yeah, we're all excited about the prices. We see pictures. I think she was my second client. I'm like, let's order take 50, I take 50 because it was my job to verify your quality, which I didn't. I failed you. Now, what I did was, I was like, I'm going to give you a free shipping express on air. Um, at least you recover your expenses, your losses. You don't pay the transportation cost, but you buy the stuff. So those bags she had bought, I sent them to her via air, and I met them, and she was like, yeah, they are good, and she received them, and we are still working together. So I managed to know quality is so important, more so when you're the eyes of that client. Another thing was, some clients would be like, I would tell them things have to first come here By the way, the good news here, these people gave me the space to do my business because I would be carrying these heavy boxes. You're going to see those things there. I would carry them, take them up, and my friend would sometimes help me take it up. And she was like, "You have a free space to use here. So if things come and they are heavy, I do the review here. I check them, then we keep them behind. Hello, we keep them behind, and then when the shipping is when the loading is yet to be done, I just come and pick them here. You're going to see how we are struggling to pick them from the floor, 6th floor to down. So I was still telling, hope I'm not so fast, Vanange. Yeah? You tell me, guys, if I'm fast. You can remember to give the video some likes. Hi, darling, how are you? Okay, like, am I so fast? Am I so down? Tell me, guys, how do I need to adjust? Tell me. So I was telling you then what I did was to give her a free shipping from China to Uganda, at least for us to balance the losses from both ends. And then I mastered how important quality is to clients, because you're the clients and we also have clients. So really, okay. So really, with the quality, I should say it's the priority to me now. I learned from the best and I learned from the worst because I had to, you know how expensive it is, like to pay for kilograms and use air. You pay for the taxes to compensate. Yeah, I understand she made losses and I also made losses. So, okay, now here we are. Usually, when the supplier sends stuff, as you're going to see, we pick them from here and okay. Okay, dear. So we have a code which we use, like as you're saying, different people are picking stuff. Let me show you briefly. You see, we do the scanning there. So now I'm going to tell her my code to pick my baggage. So, okay, as she's still busy, let's start with this. I got some samples for my clients. So what you're seeing here, these are samples for my client. She want to ship these kids chairs for her school, and they are going to go via sea. Yeah. I help you order anything from China. By the way, one of the challenges I've encountered, and most of you know it, to be like, that is, you take long to reply messages. Yeah, reason being, it's me doing the order, it's me talking to you, it's me doing the quality check, it's me doing the quantity check, it's me shipping. Yeah. And here we have a grandma who likes me a lot, by the way, guys, let me tell you. So these are the samples of what my clients want. She wants over like thousands of them. So we had to first get this. Okay, someone is calling. Let me first turn off. Okay, she went off. So you see, so these are the samples. Yeah, I'm going to be shipping them in a few days. However, samples received and my client verified like they are okay. And I also, as you see, yeah, right now I told you quality is a matter. Alias. Yeah, so you are going to see alias is the code I use to pick my packages. So I want to show you. You see those ones with blue codes, you see those ones, like with markings. So those are my packages. There's this one here. Yeah. We also have this here. Okay, bow. So we do the scanning to verify that I've picked them. So what we are doing here on today's live, I'm sharing with you the regrets, the experience, the achievements we have encountered ever since we started our business. So, jali yo dosha ba jaga jaga 你看一下49，这个你49有一个，这个有一个，对。So these ones you're seeing here, these are my clients' hangers. So I'll be doing the count check. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They are 10. So, I have to check the colors. So in this one, there are 4 different colors. So what we do here is, I take the photo, then I send it to the client. Unfortunately, while I was coming, I forgot my book where I do the packaging list. Jaga order. Oh. The Chinese people I met in China, they have been really so good to me, honestly. You might not see them on camera, but just know I have a family here. I have friends here. Some that you don't see. Anyway, what I was telling you is I'm going to correct my book. Then I'll have to write the number of the hangers. Yeah, the colors. I will have to count one by one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like all the colors, I have to count it to make sure if pink are supposed to be 50, they gave us 50 pieces. I don't want my client to I don't want my client to receive things and be like, oh, this one is less. I have encountered that problem. I trusted the supplier because I had ordered from him. And my sister was like, okay, we are sisters. So she's from Lynn's family. She told me, you know what? Okay, let me show you. So some of the things are here. So she told me, you know what? You don't have to count. You can ship them. And I was like, no. No, I have to verify everything, and we needed 200 bags, and they had gave us 170. No, they were 150. They gave us 120, so they were less. So in case I had not counted, meaning it was going to be a loss. And remember, things are going to be shipped via sea. Now here we have the items here. Okay, they are still getting for me things. So yeah, some of my clients they order personal stuff. So you can ask me, do you only order big bulky things? I'm like, no. I also order those ones that see this one, guys. It's really nice. So this we should say this business is sponsored by Lynn Shipping Company. However, on our markings, let me show you this by the way. We have a mark name, Lynn Imports. I still need to proceed with the business registration. Business registration means I will need a warehouse here in China. There's a lot of documentation that I'll need to fill. And yet, our business hasn't grown, So, oh, you're calling me. Our business hasn't grown, so we need to still take some time. You see? Here I was on a trip to Guangzhou. When I went to Guangzhou and I was making the order for my client's staff. Yeah, so I was making the order. We bought the things and oh, We bought the things. We bought the things, and now they are shipped. So, in case you ask me if I do make trips and I go meet the suppliers, of course I really do. Let me see. So, I have this big bag here which I move with. I put them here in case these are not bulky. They are those ones that go via air. So those that go via air, they are usually not bulky. Because for C we measure the CBM, the length, the width, and the height. In case you don't know how we measure that, I will teach you how to do it. I don't know how they call a tape measure in Chinese. I will just check and see if I can measure for you. But like these hangers, they we shall use C. So this personal stuff we shall use air. Now I come here, I pick them up sometimes with my baby on my back. Sometimes I take my baby. Jaga order. I still have packages coming. See? They're still here. Anyway, so what I was telling you is I come here, this is a procedure that I usually do. It's so hard to vlog all this. In case I find one that is not of good quality, I do a return. So you see, this is how it's marked. Like mine, I just say those quotes. So these are personal stuff for my clients, and today we shall be packing those that we are going to use air to ship them. You know, it's a huge work. Like you open and then you do what? You pack them again. Yeah, like things are still being corrected. And guys, in all this, I'm so glad I have a supporting husband. You know, like he lets me do my business, and so this is now doing this. I'm doing the quality check since these are not business stuff, and yeah, you see, this costed less than $4. Yeah, remember when you're buying one item, it's usually kind of expensive sometimes, but less than $4 with its quality. It's a two-piece, as you're seeing, but the quality is good. So I put it back in its bag. Here I'm verifying the quality. In case something is not good, I do the return from here, and I write back to the supplier, and the things be returned back. We usually even receive these small packages, like what is it? These are sheets. Yeah, we order everything. Sometimes I tell my clients, sometimes don't be so excited about the small prices that you see from China, because there's also shipping fee, but they compare. Okay, if I bought it from Uganda, it would have been expensive. Okay. So I'll have to go back in my WhatsApp. I have two clients who ordered Cape, so I didn't find them. So I want to show you our goods here. You see? They're still here that we need to unbox. You see those ones down there? Okay, so what I'm doing right now is called consolidating. Consolidating is removing them from these boxes, at least to make them smaller. Because if I keep them in these boxes as they come, one, they are going to add some kgs, which is going to make it expensive for the client to pay the transport costs. And for the shoes, okay, you will see that. So this bag, I think this client ordered over 20 bags. Yeah. So some come with pictures from their phones on the bags they want. Look at this one, guys. The bag is so cute, so nice with good quality. I've ordered from these suppliers. This bag side, I know they are quality so well. I was saying some clients come when they don't know. Okay, they want bags, but they don't know the kind of bag they want. So they said, like, get for me a nice bag, get for me something nice. Then you forward them some pictures. Um, those that the suppliers sent me from those I visited, not online suppliers. Okay, so yeah, as you see, these are my clients' outfits. So since we are doing a live, I think you won't mind. Just get your popcorns and some tea. Ah, my friend here said this is a business class mukwana. Honestly, I've been learning, and I can say we started with a percentage of, like 5. I should really say, but at least I'm proud to say we are now at around at least 65. We have mastered the business. Um, we have made losses. We have learned. Okay. So some are sent like this. This is a jumpsuit. I check the details and everything. According to my supplier, my client size, this is big on her. Honestly. This one, it's too big on her. So I'm going to return this one at least to get. This one was. Let me check and see. This one was M, like M. So we are going to order small of this. Jagadala. We are Tageo. Mm. So yeah, that's the procedure that I usually go through every day, guys. Just know. And our client base hasn't grown so big as we expect for us to get our own warehouse, but mashallah, it will. And let's see how the year goes and how things be. Thank you, love. So yeah, this one is cute and nice. You might ask me, Lina, you're not putting them back properly. Yeah, since we are doing a live, and I really don't want to make you suffocated until like I do it as I usually do it. But this is the procedure. I check from here. Then I put in my cup. My cup. This one. Sometimes I go when it's full, and I carry it like this. Yeah. So let's see what we ordered from this one here. Okay. Usually the ones that are in this box are special goods. Those that easily get broken, spoiled. It was so hard to do while standing. And I need to get some gloves, by the way. I tear this so that I don't cut the packaging or the outfit inside. So these ones are all personal items for my clients. Not one, by the way, different clients. We have perfumes up there. We have, by the way, this place is not far from where I stay. And they're those ones that usually order from Alibaba, and they tell me, you know what, Lynn, I want to just keep for me. Oh, you're younger. Oh, good. Oh, this is so this one. My client wanted this. See now, imagine shipping this. What if it gets broken? The loss is at our ends. Ah, so this is how it is. I think I need to get myself like a set like this. It's cute. Eh? I'll keep in the spices. Don't you see the guys? Wow. Okay, so let me pass put this aside. So guys, in case you have some questions, you can ask me. Yeah, so that I can respond. We'll be communicating. If there's something I haven't talked about, you can ask. So that has it been on the business side. Yeah, we encountered some failures, and the achievements are we have learned. We have learned how to manage, to balance ourselves, to order good stuff, to communicate with the suppliers, manage clients. You know, just I need to work on my speed. I think it's the most challenge, which my clients now are complaining about. But so far, so now this one, my client is selling baby stuff, and we ordered these. These are called baby. So these were how many pieces? 50. I'll need to send pictures to my client for this. These I think we have in total 200 pieces. Somewhere I think down. Maybe are not bad. So we shall do the counting, and as we are writing in the book. Okay. So now these ones are also here. You see? I need to see the quality of it. I remember these ones cost maybe 900. 900. That's around. Wait. 0.1. Around 100 Uganda shillings. How much is that in dollars? Amen. I am blessed, sister. Thank you so much. Yeah, the quality is good. And she got them on a very good deal. We need to be fast on this so that we leave here, then we go to the next phase. I told you grab your popcorn, get some tea. Yeah, thank you, dear, for the prayer. So, and also, there are some businesses I'm going to recommend that you can do that require less capital, but really they are paying. They have more profits, and of which the capital is not that much. And sister asked me if do you ship worldwide when you start a business in Kenya? Yeah, I do ship to Kenya, sis. Sis, I remember we talked about the business of the phones. Do you remember? We talked about the phones, but I do ship to Kenya. My client is not here, but shout out to you, Mister. I'm not going to mention your name. We had our order that is soon going to Malaysia. Yeah, I sent to US. I sent to South Africa. Uh, there are some countries that have been still so hard because of their customs. And I'm trying to partner with other shipping companies. At least I can order for you, verify the quality and the quantity, then they do the shipment. Yeah, so they are those ones that come to me and I tell them, may you never want, may you never overflow, may you have such a gift. With life, goodness, amen. What is this supposed to be? Hey. Guys, now here comes the drama. You see? Now, this is at top. Are you seeing that top there? I see it clearly. Like I'm telling you why I open this stuff and I verify. Now, good enough we call this on live. You see the top? How cute it is. Now, I sent a photo of this to my client and she loved the top. Then, we were like, okay, let's make the order. Now, let's open our order. Okay, see what the supplier sent to us. Like for real. We opened this together, honestly. Okay. What did we just order a piece of paper? Like seriously. See. Guys, see, like oh my god. You see, this is what we ordered. I don't know what I should call the supplier, a scammer. I don't know. I don't know. Because how can someone order this and you send this? You see? This is not even a dress. A top. I would have said like maybe I ordered that design. I bought someone's design. But looking at it, honestly, like, see, you hear that? It's a paper. So imagine if the client just gave me the money, I buy the item, and I just send it to her without opening it. The client would be complaining, Gladys is a scammer. How can she just send me a piece of paper? See what she sent to me. Don't use link shipping company. You understand? That's why I go further miles and I open these packages to verify what I've got. Honestly, like seriously, in case I just send it to the client without opening it, I'm really sure that it's a browse. See clearly yourself. Nikaisha, wama ijaga, tageo jaga.
你是不是看错了？它应该就是图纸。
等一下我看一下手机，为什么他给我这个？
可以退的，没事。
哎呀，你看，这里有这个，我买这个，
就是图纸的。
嗯哼。
不卖衣服，只卖图纸。
Honestly, guys, did you just see that? Did you really see that? So, that is the procedure that I have to go through. Have you seen scenarios where someone orders something and they receive empty boxes, empty boxes. So, like before you order something, be it from China or anywhere, there are scammers around the world, not even from the sourcing agents. But you have to be careful who you order from, and make sure at least you have someone who can be your eyes in that city before you make an order. Now, like of recent, I had a client. He's from India, but he's in Uganda. He was telling me, Lynn, uh, I want these things to, like, I want to use your shipping company, but they just have to go straight to, they have to go straight to Uganda. Like they go to, no, they go straight to your warehouse and then you ship them. They know there is no need of coming there. Then I was like, you know what? That's not possible. Okay. I told him that's not possible. If they are not going to pass through me to verify them, I'm sorry, I'm not going to ship for you. Reason being, I'm avoiding such problems. Okay, I bought this. This is not what I wanted. I wanted something that is mine. I was buying it for my son, like um, a carrier where he can sit, but they gave me the plastic one. There's that one which is usually like a sponge, but this is like a chair. Um, let's see how it can be. Like you put it inside here.
也有一个绿灯包裹。
I think I will not need this one. I'll just have to make a change from that one.
请请小包裹，支付失败。你有2个紫灯包裹。
The reason that's why my client ordered these capes, they have unique designs, and he wouldn't find them in Uganda, so he ordered them. Mhm. How much did they cost? 9,000. In Uganda, they cost around 20,000.
还有包裹位置。请请走，支付失败。
The good thing about China, Sister Martharine, the good thing about China, here, drugs in China, it's a crime. They can even, how do they say?
也有一个红灯包裹。
It's a big crime. They don't deal so much in drugs, the Chinese. So for the drugs, maybe from those people who are used from Uganda to help me get things from Uganda to China, I have to worry about. See? Very nice material, cute. Yeah, those are the people I have to worry about. But these ones from China, the suppliers, their only problem sending empty boxes and also sending few quantity and poor quality. But drugs are safe when it comes to China. Um, you're interested in ordering bedroom what? Dear furniture. Am I right? By the way, sometimes I'm not selfish. Let me tell you guys. When my clients come and they be like, I want to order this, we look at the prices. I don't only tell you about the prices for purchase. Bao, I also tell you, we look at the price. If you compare it after adding the shipping and the transport cost, is it still fair for you? If it's not, I tell you, know what? Let's get it from the country or get it from Uganda. It's not all about me making business, like to make the orders, I make, profits and all that. No, it's a win-win. You benefit, and I also ship for you because I want by the end of that day you can make some profits if you're doing business. Then you come back and order. Of what use is it to me for you to buy something cheap from China? It arrives to your country or Uganda when it's expensive, and you make total loss. That can also make you leave the business that you started willingly. So it's not all about me shipping and doing all that. It's not just I don't accept orders just like that. I advise my clients seeing the prices. If you don't know the price on the local market, if you want to start a business, I tell you first go to the market, find out the wholesale price. Can you compete with a person who is buying from Uganda or buying from Kenya directly? If you're not competing, I tell you, know what? Let's get it from Kenya. Let's get it from Uganda. Remember the bibs we talked about? Yeah, we got there are over 200 bibs. You see, nice cotton. Wow, very nice. I'll do a TikTok live for a video for this to advertise this and maybe like put on my status as well. They are really nice. So I don't want to be selfish and I just be like, okay, make the order. I'm just interested in shipping for you because I'm shipping for you. I'm making money. I'm working. But what about you? Will you come back next month? Will you recommend someone else? No. You'll be like, oh, those things are so expensive from China. Yet you miscalculated. You didn't look at the taxes, the transport costs, And sometimes, okay, oh, they mixed for me because I didn't order this, but I told the client, here they mix for you randomly, but they are cute. These are, I think, suitable for girl child. Happy and Jay haven't come back and they haven't called, so you see they are mixed. But still, I'll need to calculate this. Let me tell you why I do the accounting and the writing. That is a packaging list. When they reach Mombasa, where my sister Frida stays in Kenya, my clearing agent has to have my packaging list of the goods I have sent to Uganda. If I underdeclare, there is a fine that is given to me. So I need to write all the stuff, and I tell him when they reach to Museveni is our president, for clearance, everything is included. It's from my daughter's bedroom. Okay, sweetheart, in case you don't have my WhatsApp, um, okay, let me see. Okay, in case you don't have my WhatsApp, is it there on YouTube? Let me see. Is it there? Okay, my email. I think my email is there. Or you can go to my Instagram, Gladys Lynn 256. You send me a message on Instagram. Then we can talk because you need to send me samples of what you need, and I also send you what the supplier has in case they are similar or what you want. Then we can proceed with the order. In case I can't ship the electric to your country, usually I tell you. At least to find a shipping company in your country that we can coordinate with or pattern with. I do the sourcing, I verify the quality, and then I send them to them, and then they send them. Of which doesn't stop there. I do a follow up until you see those things. So far this is our bag. It's not yet full. Thank you so much for loving Lean family and also for finally the food have arrived. Oh God. Wow. These are my client's shoes. They have the best quality I can tell you guys, but we had bought one and it had some glue here. So I couldn't send such a shoe to my client. I had to make a return and it has arrived. It is good. So these ones are ready. We also have some other items. Thank you, sister. Sister, why don't you become my, how do they call it? Like at least you can help me write my my number. What is this? Oh. Is that empty? Yeah, so guys, once our business gets bigger, so recommend a friend to come and support us. Let's grow our business so that we get a warehouse. Yeah, we are invading in people's space. However, they offered. Um, they saw how much I was hustling. Imagine carrying all those boxes. They will be bigger than this. I'm telling you. Okay, they will be bigger than this. There's a few things that I need to show. By the way, not even getting done. This is the first phase, but our phone is, I think, is on 5%. So I think we shall have a stop charge. The power bank is at home. Then these are bags. We are going to recheck them. Let me first show you something. Okay, so um, these ones here, these ones here will have to go via sea. Jaga yo yiga baogo yo nalia. Waja baogo.
这个
不是这个我的这个我的，你看一下，这个有什么？
不是，
不，有
那后面一大个，
这个
还有这个，
这个我的。
对这个，
So guys, this one is mine.
还有后面有一大个，
Sorry.
那里还
这里
有一大个，
Oh, so this one is my client's. This one is my client's
还有那个，
package, which is also going to be shipped via sea. I opened this already. So
还有
这个我的。
对，
Okay, this one is also for my client. Let's see.
还有这包，这一大袋，
这个。Oh, as you're seeing here.
还有
Oh,
这个，
so this one has lean imports, like there. That is the mark name we use on our stuff, lean imports. In case you sell lean imports, it's the same as lean shipping company. We also have this one here. This one here. Check out your yiga.
对，
Okay, we also have this one here. I opened this already and I wrapped it as you're seeing. So our phone is on 5%. Okay, thank you for joining me on this live. However, we are not yet done. So we are on 3%. I want to take a photo of these hangers. I calculate them. I send them to my client because for these ones are going to stay here. These ones are going to stay here. I'm going to just put the marking lean imports. Then they stay here. Just the few we haven't unboxed, like those few there. Then we charge her and we come live. We are doing all this together. We are going to go up there. We do the packing. So go do whatever you're doing. If you want to go take shower, yeah, go have a quick one. As I also go charge the phone, I'm just going to come back here. So bye for now. Oda shoji. 这个有
这个
苹果shoji
可以，
可以有。
可以，
Oh, so guys, we might get a power bank from here. 给我一个，我要一个。
扫，
我给钱。
扫，这个充的快，
这个
这个快，
这个苹果shoji
可以，
多少钱？So guys, we might get a power bank. We don't even need to go home. You see, this one for Android, this one for iPhone. So she's helping me use her phone to make the payments. mine wasn't working, then I'll just transfer the money to her account. So in case you want my number, it's +86. Okay. Sheshe. Ah. So guys, okay. Bukoi. Nikansha bukoi. 不可以。
不可以吗？
对，那个
冲不成。
不可以。
还有包裹未取，不失败。请手开，请取走包裹。
那冲不着了？
可以。
可以。
已签收。
So guys, we have got a power bank, and I think let's finish up with how are we going to put the power bank here? Okay.
你需要 WiFi 吗？
Wi-Fi 有。
哦。
可
以，它充着了，后面有一个闪电，它就充着了。
有没有？
有啊。
有。
有啊。
有。
哦，对，有。有啊。可以。
So guys, how about we first end here, then we catch up in the next maybe like 41 hours. So let me finish up here as the phone is charging, it's on 1%. Then we go CJ and hubby, because I have to take care of him, then try to put him to sleep. Then we do the packing together. Is that bad? Tell me guys, drop a comment so that I know you're listening to what I'm saying. Tell me in the comment section, guys. You just type okay. You're going to be here. Okay, I'm blessed. I'm here. All right, sweetheart. Now, when we come back on our second, don't go, guys. I'm going to tell you some of the businesses you can teach you those ones who want to start importation business. In case you want to import from China, in case you want to start this kind of business, how it operates, how you can work from home doing this kind of business, I'm going to be telling you how you can do this. Yeah, shipping is not only for Gladys and this kind of shipping company business. It's not only when you're in China specifically. Okay, so I'm going to be guiding you, and if you're interested, I'll be taking you all the way through. Let's just charge the phone because we have run out of the battery. Then go pick baby J. Okay, yeah. This one played itself. You see. You see how your girl has improved with her Chinese. I can go to the market, speak to the suppliers in Chinese. We make the order in Chinese. Isn't that good? Okay, darling. Bye for now. Let's come back in a few. Okay.